So yeah, let's see. I want to build a western village, and I started on one of the buildings, but I haven't been able to finish it yet. Alright. At some point I also need to make like a path up it or something. There we go. And I also need to find out how to make like those swing gates you normally see. Because this is supposed to be a saloon, so... it needs to have those swing gates, but it's gonna be pretty tricky to do that with this type of space, so I'm not sure if that will be possible. Maybe I can chisel something that could work. But I guess first we can do the roof. I had this block as idea because I think it could look pretty well with the rest of the stuff. So we can try out a little section. But I'm not sure. Like, it's pretty tricky because the pine and the oak. I don't want to do that again. I guess it could also be pine, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and these are also bouncy, I think. Yeah, look at that. And I guess we can compare them. Yeah, I think this looks best. I mean, the nice thing is that you kind of have to divide still between this. But I really want to use those blocks for something, so I'm just trying it out everywhere. I already tried out the log ones, but they also didn't really work. There we go. So I guess we just do it like this. Yeah. Some more. Sometimes the logs are a little bit weird because they connect to one another if you place them next to each other. So sometimes also like if you do this. Wait. Oh, then that time it didn't work. I guess you need to do something like this then. Yeah, look at that. Like, it changes the wood underneath it. So that's interesting. Something to watch out for during building. Hey Wonka, now the viewer and streamer is reverted. Let's see. Oh, this is cozy. Did you manage to make the pull request still? Let's see, I guess we can find some better place for this. I kind of like how this still sticks out with the logs here. So maybe I can actually just do this and kind of try to make it to make this not stick out as much. I guess this can work. Linter PR is already merged. That's nice. I kind of liked how it was previously, but I guess we can do something like this. Yeah, it's pretty similar to a tavern. I want this to be a saloon. I guess it's a Western tavern. I can show you the front as well. I had the idea yesterday or the day before that, I think, to like build a Western village here. So this was the first one I built, and now I want to finish it as well, or like at least make it a bit more detailed. And I guess we can also work on the bank today as well if we have some time still. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to bring this stuff for this. I want this to be a piano, but completely forgot to bring it. And I have to decide something for the floor as well. I was thinking more spruce wood, but I'm not sure if it fits with the... if everything is already like that. So maybe it should be another color. That can be interesting. It kind of looks like wood that's been like the bark removed. So that can be cool. I don't want to use... I guess the color for the caps are even better, but then it would bounce around if you would walk in here. I like this. I hope I have enough. Oh yeah, Wonka, I hope you don't see any differences in video quality. I had some technical problems yesterday, like my graphics driver kind of broke itself, which is pretty annoying, but and I couldn't fix it today, so that means I can't do hardware acceleration anymore for recording. So I had to put it on CPU recording and like also not the highest quality either. So I hope you can't really notice it. I'm not really sure if there's even that much difference between the presets in OBS. This is nice. There we go. And this should have an opening. I guess from the side makes the most sense. And like this. Or is that too thin? I think it should... Wait, I can actually like make it have a little bit of an overhang. I think normally you see that as well. So like this, I guess. Yeah, that's nice. Put this in. I could actually try out a bit of a pattern here. See how that is. I guess I can alternate. Oh, then you also get something interesting. Oh, you don't have this. I would probably have to look at old streams to notice the difference, if there's any. I also don't know if my setup was good. I don't have a 16:9 screen, so I had to look up how I can crop it in OBS. I couldn't notice it at all in your stream. It looked fine to me. And also good that you can notice it here as well. Oh no, this is weird. There we go. Oh, this is also interesting. I guess the one side of it looks different than the other. It's kind of the same with locks, I guess, that you have an open side and a like closed off side, but here the color is just a lot more similar. Oh yeah, I guess I can do this then. This here. Something like this. And then I can also make this a little bit easier to get to. So like this, I guess. And then I can chisel it too. There we go. Now let's see if we can make any good looking like doors. How do you even call those? I guess those swing doors. I don't know if it can look good, but I just thought about that you can use ores like coal to make dirt on the floor from people walking. That's actually pretty cool idea. Oh, sadly it doesn't work on this. That's a shame. It does work on this, but not on the logs. But I'll keep that in mind. That's pretty cool for other buildings as well. And maybe I'll come back to this after Ore Evolution too. Then it should be possible. Yeah, Quantum, exactly. Hello. I guess this can work. This looks kind of convincing, I guess. And oh yeah, of course that doesn't work. I think this is probably the best you can do with this type of space. Good enough. So let's see. It's nice that there isn't too much to decorate in here. Let's also find some places for the torch again. Guess here. The torches also really changed the atmosphere, I think. And I guess one on the counter too. That works. Oh, lanterns is a good idea actually. Let me try that. Oh yeah, I need more torches. Let's try it out here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll do that. Normally I've been building with only torches, but this looks nicer. You can also place them kind of like this. I've only used like one lantern so far, and that's in my house, but for everything else I've been using torches. And I guess we can put some tables here now as well. Maybe this can actually be good for tables. guess it works. So yeah, probably I guess a big table in the corner. He's gonna sit here. And I can also do this, which is nice. There we go. Need some. I constantly make signs and then. Wait, should these have armrests? I guess not, but yeah, I want to say I constantly keep making signs and then I don't take them back to builds anymore, so I make new signs and then I have a whole collection of signs. Yeah, kind of a gambling table. I guess maybe we can actually make it look like there's something on here. But that can maybe be tricky. Oh yeah, bouncing thing, exactly. We do keep it child friendly here. I'm not sure if we. I guess we can just put something on the table. So maybe like drink mugs or something could work. Oh yeah, you should put like a ruler here or something. All right. That kind of looks like drink thingies, I guess. This person is left-handed. That's nice. Also, here's some stools. Gem blocks. That's a cool idea. Let's see if I guess I can use my diamonds for it. I think a copper block also looks good. If I want to be cheap about it. It's better than this, I think. Oh, whoops. Hole in the table. Maybe when I have some more gems I can come back to it again. But this already looks pretty cool. Whoa, this is really slow. It might be faster to get my fast chisel for this than to wait for that. Okay, then I can also take the blocks needed for the piano. So that's good. I needed to craft a fast chisel for chiseling the meteorite, so I now have I still have that laying around. It should also work for this probably. like how you can see the path up to the castle. Yeah, I also really like how that looks. It was, this was the first big thing I made, so in the beginning, before I have had a path here, I already put a bunch of torches down to like mark the easiest route up it. So I also really like how that looks. Oh yeah, I can take this then. I should also bring a chest probably. Here. I like how it kind of looks like some alien device. I don't know why that happened. But I use some ember for this. Okay, oh yeah, piano. So I need some white and black blocks. There we go. And now that I'm here, do I need something else? I don't think so. Only the chest. I had a chest somewhere. I put it there. Oh. Did I still leave the chest somewhere else? I'll just make a new one then. I also want to place like in this town. I also want to add like kind of decorative stuff to it, you know, like I guess wheelbarrows and stuff like that, but I have no idea what people would lay outside. And also not really what would be in such a village. I guess also like shops and stuff like that. Here. Hope it doesn't get in the way later. You probably need like a weapon shop and like a herb shop and general goods or something. Something like that. That's better. That's nice. Oh yeah, this should be stools, so they should look a bit different, I think. I guess I can do this, but that doesn't look comfortable at all to sit on. I guess a fence with something on top of it could work. But I don't have carpets right now, so I guess for now I can do this. Train station, that's a good one. They're a bit high. I should switch it around with carpets sometime. So for now this is good. And yeah, that could be really nice. And maybe later I can also, I don't know, maybe I can let that train station be used in other places as well. I guess I could build a whole like train network with it. I don't know what kind of transport options there will be in the future, but like at some point I can maybe also switch it around with an actual working thing. Pretty cool idea. So let's see. Oh yeah, the piano. Guess they should go back. It's gonna be pretty cramped. So I guess like this, and then kind of similar to how I did it in the castle too. There we go. And yeah, I guess I can do this, and later I can add some carpets to the back here. So I should really bring some carpets. That looks pretty convincing. This is a bit weird, so I guess I can do this as well, but then this can work, and then I switch it around with, and then I place carpets here. That's fine, I think. Can be in the middle. And this is not too much seating, so I guess there should be a bit more. This place can't really host too much, you know? What if I also... I could just put someone here, like every time someone goes upstairs, like to go past them. And let's see. There's oak fences here. I need carpets again. I should have really brought it. Someone can also fit here. Something like this, I guess. I guess it's better to put two people next to one another. So something like this. And this can also be a bit tricky, how to make this look good. I guess this. Maybe it's also not a problem if it isn't exactly symmetrical. I don't like how this looks. And this can be just a drink. Oh, there should also be like somewhere to have like bottles and stuff like that. I don't know how that's... Maybe I need to move this forward one, actually. But then this can look a bit weird, so... Maybe it can also be next to it. It could work. Nice. Something like spider webs could also be cool here. Maybe I can do something with carpets. And let's see, I think this looks a bit flat, so maybe I can also do something with that. But it's looking pretty good. I guess the floor can also be different for this. I really like how this looks. Yeah, I guess I can just put a bunch of carpets down everywhere. I think that can look cool. Let's see. Fill in this still. And yeah, maybe I can also make this look better. Let's try out something here. Ah, Yeshua. Hello. Oh, that's nice. How are you this morning? Oh, that's cool. Here too. Yeah, it's nice. I'm good, very sleepy. That's good to hear. I really liked your video, by the way, that you posted. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I guess we should get some carpets, that would make it a bit easier. And then after that we can do the front part there, because it looks pretty weird now. Yeah, sure. That's gonna be a Western village up there. Was my idea. Pretty fun project. Oh, I keep doing this where I always fall in this. I should really put a sign there or something. Yeah, what kind of colors do I need? I think definitely black, maybe brown. Just put everything in here. What could also... I think something with red could also be nice. This too. Hi, likely random. I think you said hi. I'm not sure, but it got translated again to this, so I'm not sure. But welcome. How are you? Yeah, I think these are good colors. Oh yeah, and white. I almost forgot it. Oh, why am I looking there? There we go. I'm good. What have I missed? I've only watched your videos on the world till you start the castle. Yeah, let's see. Like, I've been starting that project over there. It's gonna be pretty fun. It's kind of like a radio tower slash central base that like guides expedition, so that's pretty fun. That's still something I'm actively working on. I want to only work on that during stream, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And the thing I'm working on now is that over there. I only started that like 2 days ago. Oh. It's gonna be like a western village here. And the first building is the saloon, of course. So I'm finishing that up now. And I think after that I'm gonna do the bank. Maybe today still. Or like at least start it out. And also a new thing is that flower over there. I'm pretty proud of it. I really like how that looks. I should build more plants like that. Oh, this corner is a bit dark. I think I brought a lantern. Yeah, I put it in the chest or not. I have so much junk. Here we go. And I guess it can be there. So first this. And I think for the other ones I can use brown wool. Oh, there's a lot. That's cool. Yeah, I've been playing this for quite a bit. I don't really. Yeah, like I usually don't play too long on this at one time, but I like play really often. So usually like in the mornings I play for a little bit, but I get bored of it pretty quickly too. So I do something else, and then. The next day I play again, kind of like that. So stuff gets progresses like pretty steadily, like that. But yeah, then I kind of had, for a little while I kind of like didn't really know what to do. But I don't know what it is, but now I'm kind of back in it again. Maybe I just had to start up something else. You know, I could also use the wall as shelves. Maybe that's better. I kind of want to have something like shelves here. Cupboards don't really look good. That's cool. What can I do here? I think that's nice. Maybe it should be one more to the right. No, it should be here. I think. Yeah, I like that. What version is Cubyz? I haven't kept up with it for a while. Since a couple of months, 0.3.0 has been released. And so now I'm playing on the 0.4.0 dev version. Yes, yeah, sure. I want to make this full of wall carpets. I think they look cool. And these are kind of colors that fit. I don't know why, but I think they fit with Western stuff. Oh, you haven't seen this before. Yeah, I think that's also really cool. That's a really nice feature as well. Let's see if crimson or red is better. You can even do this. Look at that. Ceiling carpet. Wait, I can maybe a dartboard or something. I don't know how I'm gonna do that in such a space. I guess this can kind of look like a dartboard if you use your imagination. And I wanted to have like spider webs here as well. Maybe I can do that with this. I don't know if this is gonna look good at all. Oh yeah, also you can place carpets inside each other, so you can do this. I guess that kind of works. Maybe if I do it here. I like that. That's good. Oh, you also have a bunch of flowers. I can show you in a bit. There's also been a new flower added as well, so that's also really nice. I really like how that looks. And here I want to have a big wall carpet too. And now I've used this. Maybe this should actually be red. And then I could use crimson for the wall carpet. I think crimson still fits better actually. Yeah, you can actually do this, Yeshua. You can make it completely float if you want to. There's nothing yet like that's well, there is, but like not everything has like a check for if it's has like support under it. Only some blocks like grass and flowers and stuff like that. This game, if that reminds me of Satisfactory, it just keeps getting better every version. Yeah, like it's slowly getting there. And also a lot of the work that's currently done is on the engine itself, and then that means like it doesn't necessarily add new features immediately, but it makes a lot of stuff possible for in the future. And I think that's also a really nice way to approach it. Because like if you have something like possible and also like set up right, and that you don't have to rewrite it or anything later, then you can like build on top of it, and then you can add new, like the way the biomes are set up in this game is kind of an example of that. It's basically just if you want to add a new biome, you just have to write a configuration file for it. It's really easy. And that's also kind of an example of that. And you can add biomes really quickly to the game. It's pretty powerful. You could say it's revolutionary. It breaks a lot of the imaginary limits Minecraft created, like the chisel. Yeah, kind of. I'm also mixed about the like some things, like I guess the support. Maybe I can show it from here actually. Not sure if you can see it well. Yeah, maybe you can see it a little bit. Like maybe you saw it earlier as well. Like the fountain I have there, it's made out of flowers basically, blue flowers that represent the water, and it only works because there's not yet support. So I guess it also gives possibilities. I'm not sure. Or maybe you meant it differently. The systems work on more things easily with less work needed. Yeah, exactly. Like, once you have something like that in place, it's really easy to extend it. I know, this kind of looks like a football flag or something. Maybe we can make it look a bit less like that. Maybe a pattern works better. Or I guess maybe yellow, more yellow in it could work. Oh yeah, the tables bounce, by the way, in this establishment. This is the bouncing table. I guess it's better if it's like this as well. Or maybe actually off-center. Yeah, that's better. That's nice. Maybe I can continue that actually and kind of make it like this. I'm not sure if it works here. No, that was good as it was. I like this. And I won't put something there, then it would be a bit too cramped, I think. This looks good interior-wise. Let's also do upstairs quickly. And yeah, let's use Crimson again. Is it a bed? Oh. Wait, can I actually put carpets here? Oh, I can't. Then I'll just use this. Also chisel it, otherwise it looks weird. It works. Not the best bet, but oh well. That's nice. I think the inside of this is done. Maybe also, well, yeah. I should put some shelves here too, actually. Maybe then it becomes a bit too much, so maybe only... Maybe like a bigger shelf here. How's this? Maybe like this. I guess that works. But I think they should, yeah, they should be a little bit higher. Like this, I guess. That's better. This is, I guess, where they keep bottles and stuff like that. It should be a bit longer. This looks pretty, like a pretty cozy place. It's nice. What stuff do we even have here? Just a bunch of branches, that's fine. Alright. I'm not really sure yet about this. It's like just a cube, so maybe I'll do something with that at some point, but for now I don't really know. Oh yeah, if you want to see it better. Okay. Now this here. Maybe we can let it overhang a little bit, or just keep it flush like this. Not sure yet. Let's try. Oh yeah, I switched this out. I ran out of last time I was building this. I ran out of spruce wood, so I switched it around sneakily. There we go. And I guess this will be. Maybe I don't even need these. I guess I could do something like this as well. Yeah, I guess I can also make it look pretty flat like this. Maybe that's actually already nice. Let's try it out. Here we go. What happened here? It's a bit weird. Let's see. Almost, but it should raise up a little bit higher still. Excuse me for my fancy speech. It breaks a ton of preconceived notions about what is possible in a voxel game. I completely agree about that. Like, there's a bunch of voxel games, but I don't think there's any yet that's like explicitly built to be added to. You know? I think that puts this this game apart. I mean, of course, there's other stuff as well, like specific features and stuff like that. But that's probably maybe the biggest thing, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of also part of the whole I guess it also really fits with the whole free and open source thing as well. Like it kind of has the same spirit as well, which I really like. Oh, I guess I have a replacement for this already. Oh well. I know how that happened. There we go. What am I even doing? Okay. That's pretty nice. Maybe it should actually have some blocks underneath it as well. Let's see. Wait, yeah, I liked it more with it kind of flattening out a little bit. Like that. Which is interesting. The build looks pretty awesome, but I wonder how you do the ground. It's quite steep. Yeah, I'm also wondering about that. Like, I want this to kind of be like a whole square, like a square in the center here, but it's pretty rough, so maybe I need to also flatten it a little bit. But at the same time, I really like building with the ground that's already there. That's kind of also gives it a little bit of a challenge. So I'm not sure yet. I think for the buildings at least, I'm gonna use the same ground, but maybe for the middle part and like where it's too steep, I can flatten it a little bit. Something like that probably. I mean, here I also flattened it a little bit too. Let's see how it looks if I let it overhang a little bit. Also, yeah, it's open source and written in a cool new language, which is unusual. Yeah, that's also really cool about it. I've really never heard of SIG before playing this. And I've also been enjoying it. It's like I don't have any experience. I didn't have any experience with like the whole paradigm of having structs everywhere and stuff like that. I'm used to languages that have classes and stuff like that, but I think structs are way better. I still have to get used to them, but it's just a really nice and simple way to represent everything. That's the thing about it. Like, classes get pretty difficult pretty quick. Like, you have a whole like classes that extend one another and like interfaces and stuff that like abstract classes and sealed classes and everything like that. You have to keep track of everything like that, but you don't have anything like that with structs, I think. Maybe SIG also has a lot of complexity hidden in it. Probably, I'm not sure. I haven't been too deep in it yet, but I guess the basics of it are pretty simple. I guess you could flatten for foundations and paths, but keep building locations based on the original terrain. Yeah, I like that idea too. Like, this was also pretty rough, so I flattened this a little bit too. That could work. It's also a bit weird with the fences here, but oh well. I saw actually an idea on the GitHub as well that you can also chisel fences, and from that you can, like, I guess the fences would start out being like a square like this, like a cross, and then you can chisel parts away from it to have like a custom shape, so it doesn't automatically stick to things like that. I think that idea can be really neat, because then you can actually make this look like it's connected. But then I'll have to wait for that then. So like really cool ideas like that. Makes me pretty excited. I like that. Maybe I'll come back to it at some point. I don't really perfectly like the shape of this for some reason, but for now it's good. I guess we can start off with the bank then. Everyone's so smart. I just play with blocks. That's also fine. Like, you can enjoy the game in whatever way you want. I really like programming as well, so like I guess for this game I kind of have it's like double fun. I like free and open source stuff. I like having like good and stable code and programming and adding stuff to it, and also just normally playing with blocks, so it's kind of you get why I play this so much. And also the whole community around it as well is really fun, I think. Like all kinds of ideas coming from everywhere. Fences are a weird exception to the modular blocks. They should probably redo them, like you said. Just the fences was more of an idea to have tall fences, but your idea could also be interesting. You know, maybe you could actually have both, you know. Why not, I guess. That could be pretty nice. I think I just misremembered, but you know, why not? So let's see. Okay. I think it's just gonna be right next to it. I want to have a little bit of space here still for just random objects and stuff like that. Maybe a bunch of barrels or something with drinks. I don't know. So leave a little bit of space for that. And then the bank can be right next to it, I think. This is pretty steep, so you know, maybe I could actually make it. I mean, there's a bunch of space over there too, so maybe I can actually make it go a bit farther back. But then you would have to walk to here first. Oh, wait. I think it's online again. It looks like it didn't end the stream, that's good. Hope it can handle the... Yeah, I think it's good. Sorry about that. I had some internet problems. The internet just stopped. But I'm back. Oh, I had to reload my chat. Sorry if I ignored you. Sorry about that. Okay, good. It's working again. I have no idea what happened there. The electricity still works, but just the internet stops, so I don't know. Yeah, this is new actually in this version. You can this is the back slot. It's really cool. Like look at this. You can add 120 stacks of items in here, but you can only take out the top one. So it's super useful for building and stuff like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe the internet can still be a little bit flaky, but I hope it holds up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, did I bring enough wood for this? Maybe I should get some more. That's nice. Wait, I think I also need to. Yeah, it's kind of a bundle. It's a really big bundle, but it's very useful as well. Let's see. Yeah, we should get some more wood. The bitter is dropping here and there, getting smoother as we go. That's nice. I had to change some settings real quick, but now it should be better. Let's see. Okay. Can you reply to what Miss Yeshua said about the wood branches and me right before the stream crash? We didn't get to hear it. Oh yeah, sorry. Let's see. Wait, Rain was even here? Oh no. I'm just excited for the wood branches. I think I want to try to make the rose bush from the secret of a Nim. Yeah, the wood branches are really cool as well. I haven't used them too much, but like it's good for detailing and stuff like that. It's especially nice if you add it to like logs at the side. Wait, Joshua, maybe you can mention Rain that the stream is back. Would be really fun to have her here as well. Wait, maybe I can actually do that. I still have Discord open. Okay, there we go. Hello. How are you doing, Rain? Oh, is the bitrate bad again? Wait, let me see if I can put it down a bit more again. Let's see. it's still a bit. Okay. Okay. The scuff. Okay. The scuff is everywhere. There we go. It should be better now. It's what I already said. Oh well. Let's see. By the way, on the video we see the live chat oh, that also broke. Wait, hold on. Let's see. How do I reload this thing? Maybe I have to change the link. And then I hope I don't accidentally open someone else's chat or something. Yeah, now you get a monkey. And okay, there we go. I just have to reload it. Perfect. Yeah, Rain, you bring the scuff with you. Oh well. There we go. But to be fair, this was already scuffed before Rain got here. Like yesterday, my hardware acceleration just broke on its own. Well, not really on its own, but after an update. So it was already a bit weird. Yeah, that's true. The scuff brings the charm. Like you try your best to make it like make everything work, but it always gets you at some point. I'm just glad the electricity didn't die or something. That would be a shame. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be the bank here. Not like a big dollar sign on the top of it and everything. Oh hey, funny thing about hardware acceleration. I also had a major issue for a month where I got 10 FPS and screen tearing seemingly everywhere 3D. No idea what that was. Yeah, it's weird, like graphic stuff is really weird sometimes. I tried for a couple of hours today to fix it, but couldn't manage it sadly. Then I would probably have to like roll back to a different version or something. Seems like it got fixed with an updated kernel parameter. Yeah, that's also what I'm kind of hoping for, that just it'll kind of fix itself on its own. I think it was an X-Wayland thing because Sonotic ran just fine. Anything else, even CLX gear, didn't. That's pretty interesting. It's only some games. Let's see what we want to do here. I guess I kind of want to continue the theme there of having spruce for the bottom and oak at the top. So I guess what we can do is maybe make this a little bit more spruce and then have like kind of a roof thingy, like a little bit more extended roof thingy made of oak, and then on top of there could be the sign. I think something like that can be pretty cool. Oh, I have to get more. Oh yeah, Rain, I maybe also wanted to draw this evening for the contest. Oh wait, they're all inside my bag. But I don't really have too much of an idea, so I have to think of something first. Is there anything I can? I guess I just have to make a second chest here. Here we go. So much junk. Okay. Pick this up. Oh wait, you do painting, like actually on a canvas or also digital? I guess you wouldn't call it painting then, I'm not sure. Oh, digital. That's pretty cool. Like, I guess even digitally you can kind of have the same experience as well, that you can like have layers and stuff like that and blend it together. Let's see. I'm going pretty quickly to these blanks like this. I should actually figure out how high I want to make this. Because this shouldn't be too high, I think. Oh yeah, let me fix it for a second. Apparently that also resets. That's weird. There we go. Alright, you want to set up an art corner. That's pretty cool. It always looks pretty hard, like painting and stuff like that. And you also have to wait for like the layers and stuff to dry before you can go on top of it again. It's a bit more finicky, I think. I think it should be one lower. Oh wait. Lower compared to this. And then here I can also kind of do like that. I really think that when this game will get sound, it'll be really weird to me. Like, whenever I join Fox Libre or something again, like the first thing that's really weird for me is that there's sound when you place blocks. I'm not used to that anymore. Really weird. And it's probably not too far off because there are people working on sound. 2, 3, 4. I have a similar experience playing Minecraft. I'm so not used to it at all. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Like, I used to play Minecraft for really long, and also Fox Libre for quite a while. But you kind of get used to it that it's not there anymore, which is weird. Let's see, maybe this is a bit too high. I'm not sure. Let's see for a second. Oh yeah, and also Raven wanted to make the music for this game too, and maybe sound effects. He joined the Cubyz Discord as well, so that's fun. Block sounds are satisfying. I completely agree. Yeah, I'll probably get used to it pretty quickly once it's there, but like it's always like the first shock, I guess. Also, something similar is like for a really long time, tools didn't have an outline, and at some point an outline was added, and it looked really weird to me the first days. But after like 1 or 2 days, oh wait, I should do it differently. Like after 1 or 2 days, it was already normal, and now I prefer it. So like you probably get used to it pretty quickly, but it feels really weird when it's like very new. Also, something else that's pretty close to getting in the game is like that when you move around, like you have like bobbing when you move around, and the block also moves. That's really close to being added, but the person that was working on it did like stopped working on it for some reason. So someone else is gonna pick that up probably soon. So like slowly, like basic stuff is getting added. I wonder when they'll add SFX. What do you mean by SFX? Like particles and stuff like that, or something else? I leaned heavily on one of Dark Raven's tracks on the last video. To me, the song sounded like waking up the morning after you die, but that's probably just me, lol. I don't remember exactly what the music was like, but it fits really nicely with the atmosphere you had going on. Like the really kind of reflective, silent kind of. It was really nice choice. Oh, SFX is sound effects. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, there is already a pull request open for the sound system, but it's really early still, and like it has to be decided what the best way is to do that, and also what the sound system needs, stuff like that. Kind of. It's still being designed. But like you can, there was like an example already of like a sound that plays at 0, 0 in coordinates if you merge the pull request. It's pretty nice, and like a big $sign on top of here can be cool. It's like a very cartoonish bank, but I think that's a fun vibe. So I guess this is the middle. Oh, that's a bit weird. I'll fix it later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And then I guess with chisels I can make it look better at some point. Oh, now I'm stuck. Okay. Maybe it, I don't know, maybe it can be bigger? What way should it actually go? Let me check my keyboard for a second. Oh, that's not what I expected. Huh. I was kind of mixing up the euro with the dollar. I thought like I know there was like an S there, but I knew there was something with the stripes, but like pieces that kind of stick out a bit, but I thought it was in the middle instead of the outside. With the euro, it's in the middle, so that's why I was confused about it. I guess something like this then. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. It's a little bit big. It's mostly long. I don't know. Maybe what could help is having some kind of roof behind it. But then it gets really big as well. Not sure. Maybe what can help is making it a bit lower because it's pretty high. Or maybe I just have to kind of get used to it. Not sure. Maybe it also looks better if I have some windows and stuff like that. So let's try that a little bit. I guess pretty big windows here. Yeah, then it looks more in proportion, weirdly. That's nice. And also add a bit of support here. We can also already fill in the roof. Yeah, it's a bit weird that the building is so high, but maybe that's not a problem. Because what I kind of want to do is... Yeah, you know the ground is here, so... Then it's already pretty nice. Yeah, this is where they sell the money. the money shop, money store. You give the money and they... at some point they sell it again to you as well. Yeah, like first you come in and you pay and you get absolutely nothing, and then later when you come back suddenly you you don't pay anything and you get a whole bunch of stuff. They're kind of, they don't really know what they want here. Like, I think what they had originally before, like, modern money was a thing, that they had, like, you would get a paper for the amount of money that you gave to the bank. So you went to the bank and you deposited your money, and they gave you a paper like that said, oh yeah, we have this amount of money for you, and like you can hand it back in and you get the money back. And at some point that kind of transformed into paper money as we know now. And like before that, it always had to have like gold bars as backing, but at some point that got replaced with just having trust in the paper money. I think it was called the gold standard because it was based on gold then. And where should the fault be? I'm not really sure how the inside should look. I guess you walk. How would this work? Like you walk in here, And like, I guess you would have like someone here at the reception, and this is probably closed off pretty well. And then I guess here can be the default door. That can work. This could be also be funny when I add like detailing at some point. I can make it look like it's in the process of being blown up or something. Like there's like a big, like one of those explosive plunger thingies, you know, behind it, and like wired up to explosive here. That could be pretty funny if I go with the whole cartoon theme. I really like that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna make, for display, I'm just gonna make the vault door be open here. And then I guess I can put the roof here first. It's pretty easy. Oh yeah. I'm already almost out of planks, it looks like, of pine planks. So maybe I should keep the roof for another time. I already collected some today, but apparently I didn't collect enough of it. Oh well. And this should be off center as well, I think. Maybe. Or maybe double doors, why not? And I can't really put a window here. I should also really put some light in here as well, so I can see a bit better. There we go. There's a lot of spruce, so I should probably switch this up with something else too. And also, maybe I should use a different floor than this. What do I have available? I guess the bank is rich, so maybe they have a fancier floor or something. Or just limestone. Is there a way to collect or craft ore blocks? Yeah, sure. I have something really cool to show you. If wait, look at this. If you want coal, you can just put it on the block. And also sandstone coal, just put it on the block. I think this is really cool. And you can also just mine it again. Basically, like almost any block can be a coal ore like this. Even if you want to have like coal windows, you can just do this. Look at that. Maybe I can take Wonka's idea here, like of the Wonka had the idea of like making it look like dirty footsteps to and to make it place like what am I saying? You can place it on the ground like this and make it look like dirty footsteps. I think that's pretty nice, but maybe for a different building than the bank. I think the bank is a little bit fancier than that. This can also be nice, Farrock. I don't know, between Farrock and limestone. I think Farrock can look really nice. Oh, whoops. Yeah, sure, it's cool, right? It's really awesome. Not sure about this. But I like the red. But maybe this can actually work. Some of the pillars. I like that. Also try out a bit of a pattern. Yeah, this is nice. I'm gonna go with this. Oh, there goes my pickaxe. Let's make another one. Oh, did I craft it wrong? Oh, I think I crafted it wrong. Oh well. How's the durability? The durability is also high, that's a shame. Kind of wasted it, but oh well. I think I switched around the silver and the iron. Maybe I'll grind some creative later. Figure out some build strategies. Yeah, sure, that might be nice. It's really fun to play with it. At my base I also used it for, like, maybe I can show it as well. Let's see if you can see it. It's cool. Can you see it from here? Like, you kind of see that that cube over there. That's supposed to be like a die, like, is that how you say it? A die, like the singular of dice, I guess. And I used the coal to make like the dots inside of it. And that was basically the first structure I made, so I barely had anything, so just oak planks and some coal, and it worked pretty well. I actually couldn't improve it either, even with carpets. With carpets it looks too intense. So let's see, this can be like this. Or I can make some separate steps, that could also be nice. I think separate steps look better. Because I guess it looks fancier. Like, you also have those mayor buildings. They always have like when how do you say that? Like, when you stand in front of it, they always have it raised, so if you're at the door, they can kind of look down at their visitors. It's really weird. But that was like old building styles for that. You know, maybe I should keep this normally, but if I build, maybe that's actually an idea for something I could build here, like a major mayor's house or something. And it's like overly big and fancy. There we go. So the walls. It's just, this thing is so slow. Oh well. Yeah, this is nice. I think I'm kind of gonna leave it here with the building. Maybe I can still wander around a bit, but I think for building we're done for today. I like how it turned out. I have to think of what to do with the sign here for the saloon, because I know saloons usually have like a sign on top of it, but I can't really spell out saloon here. Maybe with the chisel, but I don't think that would fit there. So, something to think about. Maybe I can do something with signs. Wait, I have an idea. Let me check that. Let's see. Because I know you can do color. So like, what color is this even? That's black, so I guess this is white. Yeah, this is white, so you can do something like this, and you have color. So let me look something up really quickly. Okay, I think this is good. Let me see. Copy this. Yeah, this is interesting. I guess I can spell it out with signs on there and use the boxes like this. And then you can actually spell it out. So that's something I want to try out later, especially if you use sprue signs. I think it can look pretty nice. And I think also, let me check that as well. Like, just take a random one. I guess this one. How does this look? Whoa. Yeah, you can also do like emojis and stuff like that. It's really cool. Like, I think this supports every emoji basically. Let me see if like what's a weird one I can try out. I'm not sure. Let me look for one. Like, I guess the alien emoji. Or like like a shoe or something. It just supports everything, like every standard. Animated. I don't think animated. Like, it should probably fit in normal Unicode. No, I don't think animated, sadly. But you can still do a lot of stuff with it. So I should take all this stuff home. Now you can see where this comes in so handily, like, you just put everything in there. Super nice feature. And you're on your way. Oh, I should also clean that up a bit. So maybe take a last look around through this before we wander somewhere else. I like how this turned around. This is a nice style for the rest of the place. It would be insane to have animated emotes on signs. Yeah, I agree. You could do some really weird stuff with that. That would be really, really nice though at some point. A way to like make any kinds of animations. Also, in one of the earlier streams, there was the idea from someone to have like a red light on top of this that would blink, but at this point it's not possible. You would need something like pistons to achieve that, but that's then I guess something for later. When something like that gets added. That would probably be the only way to animate it. I'm not sure. Like, at that point the game is probably also really different. So yeah. Oh yeah, there was actually the question about flowers. I can show that now. What types there are. You know, this is actually the perfect place to show that. Just a bunch of them. Also, these ones were the latest to be added. This is like only very recently. Really nice. And these ones, I really have to use them more. Actually, they're really nice to have like as hanging, as like climbing flowers. But I should really use flowers more now. Now that I have clay blocks and glass blocks, I don't use flowers too often anymore. But in the beginning, that was the only way for me to get like any color somewhere. And this is the fountain I was talking about. But I really should do that again because I really like how it looks. It's kind of like it's like pretty detailed and it looks nice. It's very colorful. Also that there. Seems like they don't stick to chiseled parts correctly. What do you mean, fences or the flowers? Oh yeah, oh you mean this, yeah. Yeah, right, but that's not too big of a deal for me, personally. Maybe something for later, I guess. There is actually also a pull request open to give them stems as well. Like to have a model with stems too, and then it will look really nice. But that's waiting for something else in the engine. So that's gonna be later probably. I guess we can go up there and look a bit at the view. We haven't actually looked at that over there from there. I'm curious how it looks from the side. Oh yeah, this is also new. If you've not seen the stream for a while. I did this like a couple of weeks ago when I was on holiday. Oh, that's creepy. And it looks really weird. Kind of looks like the mall. Like it's kind of cramped in here, but I think it's nice. I think it turned out pretty well, the shape. It was pretty tricky. Yeah, it's supposed to be a mole. It's very angry. Flowers hang, the hanging texture can be used. Yeah, wait, that's also really cool. I can also show that, like... I'm already a bit away from home, but... Like... You know that in Minecraft there's like mossy cobblestone and like mossy stone bricks. Here, those don't exist, but you just have an item called moss, and you can place that on every block basically the same way you can with ores. So that's a really nice solution for that. And you can also place that on like the ceiling and the walls and stuff. It's cute. Is it friendly? I guess it's friendly if you don't get too close to it. It's kind of guarding its hole, but so every time you want to travel through the mountain, you have to run really quickly underneath it. It's kind of how I imagine it. I should also really work more on this. Like, I'm really good at starting up stuff and then keeping it like not finished for really long. It's pretty far, but this I'm kind of getting stuck on the ceiling. That's pretty complex and hard to work on, so. But oh well, like stuff can wait for as long as they want here. At least I finished this room. Ooh. You should make a dock slash harbor. I really like that idea. Like, in my Fox Libre world, I also had that with a boat in it, but the ocean is pretty far away from here, so I would either need to build it pretty far away, or I would need to make a fake ocean, I guess. Either ones could work. I guess what I could do is take some kind of mountain area and just fill it in with glass so that it looks like it's filled with water. And then I can make a harbor inside of that. That could be cool. And maybe more paths between your builds. That's also a nice idea, but yeah, like I think building paths is pretty difficult weirdly, because I kind of I want to make it look random, but also like distributed, so it takes me quite a lot of effort to put a path down, but that's a good idea. I should get to that at some point. Holy wow, I've never seen the castle before. It looks awesome. Thank you. Building boats on small scale would be so cool with the chisel. That's actually a nice idea. I could like make a miniature harbor. You know, I could actually make a miniature town or something. That's actually a really nice idea in and of itself. Like, you have a tiny ocean lake kind of with a tiny harbor, and like next to it is a tiny village. That's gonna be cool. Or a really long path to the real sea. That also always works. You know, yeah, it's like 2,000 to 3,000 blocks away, so it's not. It's kind of it's still doable. I mean, you know, it's also on the path to the jungle, and I sometimes have to go to the jungle to get the wood there. So I guess I can make a path to the jungle, and somewhere in the middle I can build a harbor. So you kind of have a... You kind of actually have a reason to travel to it sometimes. That could work. You know, it's a really nice idea. Wait, how do I get down again? Oh yeah, here. And this will also be rooms at some point, but it's kind of empty still. I actually went to something, yeah, something like a castle this holiday. It was like a prison tower. And it was really old, so it was kind of like a castle, but yeah, I guess I could kind of try to copy stuff from there. The thing was that I don't really know too much about how castles look, so it's hard to build the indoors for it. Maybe I should revisit that. Oh yeah, also something, if you've not seen the videos for a while, this will probably also be really cool to you. Let's see. It's up here. Oh yeah, this is probably also the best view for the expedition center. The sideways view. At some point it will also have a helicopter floating next to it, so I'm also excited for that. It will look really nice from here. But yeah, here it is. Look at this. This has also taken quite a while. Like, I had to get so much stone to build this. But I think it turned out really nice. It's like one of those Roman bridges. I think those also look really impressive. So that's why I will build one of those. That's an awesome bridge. Thank you. It took so much time. Yeah, it's wait. Why can't you see it from here? Oh yeah, I should pick another spot. Like here. Then you can see it. Yeah, it's completely hollow inside, but otherwise it would... This already took like maybe like 70,000 blocks of stone or something, so if I would fill it in, it would take so long. And yeah, still, it isn't completely cleaned up at the bottom. I really have to get to that at some point too, but like, it's not the most exciting work, so that's for another time. This is also a village I'm working on. 2 billion stone. Little home inside of one of the pillars, maybe, lol. You know, I was actually considering something like that. I guess I could build something inside one of those pillars. I guess you could build a whole village inside of those pillars. I don't know. And yeah, this is just a kind of... This is just a little village here. It's really nice about this that whenever you're kind of... You don't really know what to do, you can just pick a spot and build another one of those houses. It's nice that they're really small and kind of have the same color scheme, so it's pretty easy to make them. I like them. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this or something, like... I guess it would also need to have something of a center, or I don't know. But for now it's just a bunch of houses. All your builds are awesome. Thank you so much. That's nice to hear. Glad you're enjoying them. Here are 2 more. And this is still a bit weird because it's kind of is next to the bridge. And this needs some interior too. You could have a hidden bridge society. I really like that. Like, I was also kind of thinking along the lines of like having like gnomes, a gnome village inside of those pillars or something. Like they kind of have like holes. They can kind of maybe like there's gnomes inside of the bridge that rampage the village at night or something. I don't know. Like they steal all kinds of stuff and bring it back to their homes, something like that. That could be funny. And like there's like just one tiny little hole here they can get through, something like that. Oh, I chiseled all the grass. Oh well. Something like that. They're kind of like mice, but then gnomes. Unrelated, I have a major gripe with the Cubyz rule generation. Steep. It's really visible with the islands and mountains. With islands it drops off from shallow water to the Mariana Trench, and with mountains they're so sudden. Yeah, I get what you mean, but I think it's pretty alright still. Like, the mountains still generate in a way that you can still climb them, so that I think that's nice about it still. The only thing I haven't been able to climb yet is where is it actually? Can you see it from here? It's like you can't see it from here. It should be over there somewhere. If I go a little bit more here. Let's see. Yeah, the volcano over there, that's like completely not possible to climb. But everything else, if you parkour quite a bit, you can still climb it. So I think it's not. It could be worse. And yeah, there's also the idea later to make it possible to climb like over blocks. Like if you have a too high wall, you can have like a movement option to climb over it. That's an idea also talked about. So maybe at some point it will actually not be too much of a problem, or like ropes and climbing gear and stuff like that. Also, zip lines was an idea too. So really cool ideas for that. But yeah, it will still take a while probably. I remember someone once proposed a global height modifier like tectonic plates, and that's awesome. But like, imagine if we had mountains more like Mount Fuji. I don't really know how that looks like. The global height modifier is pretty interesting though. I'm not really sure how that could look like. Oh yeah, also one of the use cases for the flags. You can for the carpets. You can make really nice looking flags out of them. I think it's also nice. And Fuji rises very slowly. Oh right. Yeah, I guess. I also really want to make some more pixel art later. I have to get to that too. Oh wow, those flags are smart. Yeah, thank you. It's really cool what you can do with carpets. Oh yeah, here too. You might have seen this already. It's like a little ruin hidden here. I think it's also nice. Like the ceiling collapsed inside of it. This also was a lot of chiseling. Ooh. And I almost died. That's always nice about having a world for a little bit like this. There's this. Oh, I didn't even expect. I thought I completely forgot that we made that, so I didn't expect there to be a second building. But yeah, like once you start up a bunch of projects, you can just keep going on them and add more stuff, and like it's really weird about it. Like you can just kind of keep entertained if you have a world like this. Which is always really weird to me, because kind of you start out with nothing in sandbox games, which is it's always pretty fascinating to me that you can kind of still kind of make it enjoyable for yourself. It's kind of the magic of block games for me, I think. But like you kind of just had to. You can just have to go over a certain point, like I don't know. You just kind of have to have a bunch of stuff going on, and from there, stuff just keeps. You can just keep on adding stuff to it. And generally, like the amount of the things you want to build take longer than the materials. What am I saying? Like. Than the time you have and the materials you have available, so like you can just keep on going from that. I just checked beaches, they drop from -2 to -60 in 20 blocks. Holy moly. Yeah, like the oceans can be pretty deep here. There's also an add-on someone from the community made called Echoes of Hexahedra, and that's basically Cubyz but amplified. Like the terrain is even more crazy there. From like the oceans, instead of going -60, they go like -300 or something, even more. That's pretty crazy. But also the terrain looks really beautiful. It's like kind of I guess it's kind of to scale with real life, like how big the mountains are. Like instead of this, it will be like this high, the mountains. It's pretty insane. It's also really cool if you like something like that. Oh yeah, I can also go inside this. I'm not sure if I showed that off before actually. Maybe I have. I'm also gonna end the stream pretty soon. Whoa. Pff, don't do that. Have to be careful. I still have to add some blue glass to the sides of this so this kind of look like a laser beam, and you can't fall down as easily anymore. I keep forgetting that. I don't know. Also, like, for a little while I placed down signs for like stuff I still want to do, like project ideas, but then I kind of forgot to remove them again, and I don't really look at it, so I think I'm just gonna leave that out completely and just kind of walk around once in a while and get reminded of stuff I still want to do. I think that's the best. Also, that's new over there. It's like a little swimming pond, also made out of glass. And like there's a little bird over there as well. But I still have to finish it. I ran out of the glass I needed for it. Like, I got so much blue glass, but the only color I needed for the water was the one I got barely any of, so I still have to go to the glass forest again for that. But it's quite far away, so I need some more. I need to get like some more colors as well when I go there. And this is gonna be like a little inside landscape, purple rainbow inside landscape thingy. And I have one plant here, and I don't really know how to continue, but I will continue this at some point. This is kind of the, excuse me, this is kind of the atmosphere. I like how this turned out with the, how all the colors kind of mix together like this. If you use purple glow crystals with the glass here. And you also see this with a pretty nice view. I want to have some high plants in here as well, or like some kind of lookout spot pretty much on top of there, so you can also use it as a panorama. It's really nice to have like big lookout areas in your world like this as well. Especially if you can see stuff from so far away, it's really great. I guess I can go down a bit quicker. To be careful. I guess I should put some water. Yeah, I say that now. I should put some water there, but there's not a way to move water yet in this game. At least in survival. So I should figure out something else for that. I'll just make it easier to walk down this without dying. That's probably the easiest. And that's also so nice about this game. Like, it's really just the really bare bones sandbox game, but still it's really enjoyable with the what it already has for building. And I'll happily wait around until like more stuff is in this game. I mean, in the meantime, I'll still have fun here. So yeah. And I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Like, we can still, if someone has like questions or something they want to share still, we can still talk about that. I'm not in a rush, but I slowly want to wrap up. We get some water for a second. But I have water here. This was fun. Sorry I was arting the whole time. Oh, no worries. This is also... It's also all good if you watch this in the background. I do that also all the time. Watch people stream while I'm doing something else. It's pretty nice. It looks amazing. Thank you. I really like building here. Bye, Yeshua. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and then I'll see you in the next one. Maybe next Thursday. I now have a pretty. I want to have a pretty regular schedule, like every Sunday and Thursday, also at the same time. So maybe I'll see you there again as well. So yeah, bye bye.